you better not forget to like, comment, and subscribe in my channel. Babes, you gotta. And please do not forget to hit the notification bell just when you know when I pop in. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those who are first timers here, I am Sifika Lekesini, and today I'll be telling you guys about the 10 feminine hygiene hacks that you need to know. In summary of what I'll be doing today is I'll be telling you guys about how to clean yourself down there, or how to keep yourself clean down there, because it's really important for a female to keep herself clean down there. So I have a little, I wouldn't say a little paper, but like I have a paper here that I just wrote all the things that I wanted to tell you guys so that I won't forget, because like I have like 10 points that I'll be sorry, it's 9 points. Sorry, it's 9 points. I have like 9 points that I'll be giving to you guys, so I just didn't want to forget anything. The first point is use wipes. Okay, the reason why I'm saying use wipes is because you know, when you're using a toilet paper or a toilet roll, I don't know what you call it, but people call it in different ways. If you're using a toilet roll, maybe when you're wiping yourself, some of the toilet paper will be left in your sissy or in your vagina down there, and it'll cause some sort of irritation to you. So we're just trying to avoid that. I would actually prefer you guys to use the flushable ones, but you don't really have to use the flushable ones. But since you'll be using the toilet and stuff like that, so I just thought maybe I should just tell you that the most preferably one for a vagina is the flushable ones. Unfortunately, I ran out of flushable wipes and I didn't buy any. So when I ran out of flushable wipes, I actually used those wipes. I think most of you are familiar with these wipes. They are actually very affordable and they do quite a very good job in everything. Because like I remove I remove my makeup with these wipes, and I actually wipe myself down there with these wipes, especially when I'm on my period. Now the second point is to drink a lot of water, especially drinkers or heavy drinkers. Yeah, because after drinking a lot, I don't know, but with me, after drinking a lot, I just end up having pee that's like that has a strong color. I don't know how people call it scientifically, but it just like it starts to be like orangish when I pee, especially when I, yeah, like I said, especially when I have drank a lot of alcohol. So when I drink water after I've seen that my pee is like not the way it's supposed to be, and then I drink water and then it'll go back to its normal color, because obviously most of you ladies would want your pH balance to be like this, and if you don't drink enough water, obviously your pH balance will be like this. So we just don't want that for ourselves, because I know how annoying it is to get an irritation or burning pee or whatever down there, because it really sucks, trust me. Third point is to wipe from front to back. Okay, not from back to front. Obviously you know that when you wipe from back to front, then you're obviously collecting all the dirt that is behind, you know what I mean. So you'll be collecting all the dirt and then you'll be bringing all the dirt to the front, and that will obviously cause irritation because of the bacteria that you have brought to the front. So yes, it's really important for you to wipe from front to back. I don't think there are any consequences in wiping from front to back. Okay, so yeah, and a friend of mine once asked me like, So how are you gonna wipe? How are you gonna be able to wipe from front to back if you're a thick person, or if you're, I don't want to call it fat because I don't like calling people fat. I would say if you're a heavyweight, how are you going to be able to wipe from front to back when you like when you sitting like this? Like, I don't know if you guys understand me, but yeah. And I told her that you don't have to do it like this. Like, only people that can reach in front, that are able to do like this. Like, if you are a heavyweight, then you can obviously do like this. Number 4 is to shave all the time. Shave all the time. You should have no hair down there, because when you have hair down there, imagine when you sweat, and then all the sweat stays on the hair. When you're on your period, the blood will stay on your hair, and all the other stuff, like maybe when you go to your boo bay, and then all the things will stay down there. And just imagine when you're gonna stay with that for like the longest time. So that's the other reason why people actually have these yeast infections and stuff like that. That's only because they don't shave, and they keep all the dirt in the hair, even though you wash. But sis, no, it's not gonna help. So I just advise you to just shave your hair all the time. You can use anything that is preferably for you. Other people prefer cream, other people prefer blades. So anything that is preferably for you, and anything that works for you best, that's what I can say. Anything that works for you best, then you can just use it. But just make sure that you don't have hair in your vagina. Number 5 is to wear cotton panties, okay? Because the warmth and moisture contribute a lot in the overgrowth of yeast infections. So cotton panties will just prevent yeast infections or vaginal infections or irritation or itching. Number 6 is to change pads and tampons a lot, because obviously your blood won't, you like, I don't know how to put this, but obviously when something smells from you, you don't really get the smell. Like, I don't know, we all have different smells, obviously. So imagine, like, if you are on your period and you can't smell your blood. Sometimes you can't really smell your blood up until you just take your tampon or whatever and just put it on your nose and then just smell it. That's the only way you can just know how it smells. So I mean, if your pad is not full or whatever, then you should just change it, because blood smells a lot. Blood really, and it smells very bad, especially blood from down there. So I really advise you to change pads at least 3 times a day. Not that you should take a shower or take a bath 3 times a day. No, just change your pad 3 times a day. If maybe you are in town or you are at the shopping mall or whatever, obviously when you're on your period, you'd have a pad in your pocket or a tampon in your handbag. So obviously you go to the bathroom and stuff like that, but don't use a toilet paper. Like I said before, don't use a toilet paper, because, well, I told you the reason. So just don't use a toilet paper. Use wipes, because wipes actually, they clean you. Wipes clean very well, guys. Like, especially when you're just gonna collect all that and just clean it up, and then just wear a new pad, and then you're just good to go after that. So please change your pads. Do not wait until the pad is full, because it'll make you feel, and it obviously makes you feel uncomfortable. So for you to not feel uncomfortable when wearing a pad, just make sure it's always clean and change it all the time. Number 7, yo guys, I've been saying this to people. Do not, I repeat, do not put soap down there. You know, most people will tell me that, yo, I'm always having yeast infections. Like, I don't know what's wrong with me. Maybe it's the guy that I'm sleeping with. Na 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 na. So I ask each and every one of them, like, how do you wash your vagina? Like, do you just rinse it, or do you use soap? Like, how do you wash your vagina? And most people will be like, I use soap. No, honey, you don't use soap. You don't use soap, because obviously there are gonna be chemicals in that soap that will cause irritation in your vagina, and obviously you're gonna scratch yourself when you're feeling itchy, or maybe you're just feeling some kind of uncomfortable, down there. And obviously you're just gonna touch and touch and touch and touch up until it grows and grows and grows and grows and ends up becoming a yeast infection, because soap and vagina, they don't go this way, they go that way. Like, seriously, they don't mix. The vagina cleans itself. It does 50% of cleaning itself from the inside, and you'll just have to do 50% of cleaning it from the outside. You just rinse it. You just rinse it. You don't have to use soap just to make it smell good or what. Please don't do that. Number 8 is to always pee after sex, and make it a habit to clean down there after indulging in sexual intercourse. Body fluids and particles from the condoms might make you get irritation. So just please make sure that you always pee and clean down there after doing it with your boo-boo. Now I want to show you guys what I use when I end up getting the vaginal infections or yeast infections, like anything. I also get vaginal infections like every other person, because obviously I'm not perfect. So yeah, this is what I use. It's a Canex V. I buy it from Clicks. Like, it's dirty because, like, hey, I don't know why. Like, I really don't know why it's dirty, but it is what it is. Now it's it comes out with this cube and something like this. I don't know what I can call it. Like, I don't want to call it a syringe or what. And it actually helps a lot. It really helps, you guys. Let's say, for example, you start realizing that you're about to have a yeast infection. I quickly use this, guys. Like, I quickly use it. Like, it really works for me. It works very well. I know where to run to when I get up getting things like infections and stuff like that. So I got this from Clicks. So you can just go to any Clicks store and get this for yourself. You'll see the instructions on how to use it inside. So yeah, I just thought I should help a sister and show them what I usually use, because I'm honestly not very good at using these home remedies and stuff. Like, they don't really work for me. So I ended up getting this, and it really worked for me since day one, especially when you're on your period. Well, I can say especially when I'm on my period, I always get vaginal irritation. I don't know, maybe it's the pad that I use or what. I haven't really checked what the problem is, but I always have irritations in my vagina when I'm on my period, and I just use this, and it really helps. But I don't use it while I'm in my period. I use it after the periods, because I think it says on the instructions that you cannot use it while you are on your period. So you better buy this. You should wear breathable clothes to avoid infections. Like I said, infections are mostly caused by the warmth and moisture. So if you wear breathable clothes, you're just, I think what I can say about a vagina is that a vagina needs to breathe. Like, you also can't breathe where there is too much warmth. Obviously, you cannot really breathe where it's too hot, or where when the temperatures are too high. So if you wear breathable clothes, let's say for example, do not wear tight clothes. So that's what I'm trying to say. And if you wear tight clothes, then don't wear them for the longest time. Just have a limited time that you'll wear those clothes. And immediately, especially when you're in town, maybe you go to the mall and stuff like that, when you get home and wear a dress or whatever, and sleeping naked actually helps too. Yeah, guys, I always sleep naked. I always sleep naked. Everyone knows that I always sleep naked. Everyone that's close to me knows that I always sleep naked. I don't know. Like, I just try by all means to avoid these yeast infections and stuff like that. So I just wear when it's cold, I just wear a gown and then I just sleep, or I just wear pajama pants, like loose pajama pants, and a shirt, and then I'll just sleep. Like, I don't like being too warm down there, because like seriously, I just don't. Okay, now I think that I have done my job in telling you guys about the 9 feminine hygiene hacks that you need to know. So I just hope you just use these advices or suggestions or whatever you call it. I just hope you use them, guys, just in case you've been wondering why have you been getting vaginal infections and stuff like that. So I'm glad that you watched. Thank you for watching. See you next time.